Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the problems plaguing the global landscape? Sometimes I know that when I turn on the news or even just come into my office and start thinking and teaching for the day, I don't quite know where to begin, how to think about things like global poverty, war, terrorism, gender inequity, the environment, the planet, education. How on earth will we solve all of these problems that is facing actually your generation? This is a course that addresses those issues from two perspectives. One has to do with the UN having adopted the Millennium Development Goals in the year 2000, which were a 15-year proposition to try to cut global poverty in half and to address a lot of the other problems as well. Those goals that timeline has reached its end, and the UN is now shifting to a new set of goals. This course is a chance to study some of those issues from sociological, political, cultural points of view, but also then to think about how to apply entrepreneurial thinking and acting to really affect change.
So thanks, Elizabeth. So why should anybody with a million opportunities to do wonderful things in the summer take this course? Well, you can see sitting before you the reason, because Elizabeth and I come at this from completely different backgrounds and skill sets. You can already tell that no one knows more than she does about the problems in the world, international development efforts to solve those problems, and the UN's unique and important role in that regard. I've spent my whole life thinking about studying and trying to take part in issues of influence and power. I was a political science major as an undergraduate, fascinated by the question of who gets to be in charge and what do they do when they are in charge. And now in business, especially at Babson, I get to think all the time about how to be effective, how to get senior leaders in any kind of organization to do what needs to be done. So what I'll bring to this course will be a practical sense of how are we going to have some influence rather than just understanding the problem. That'll extend all the way to a unique consulting project that we'll be doing for the United Nations, building on work done in the last 2 years by students who've taken the course before you.
I'm especially excited about this course because this is a completely hands-on experience. Our work with the UN has been in process now for about the last 3 years that we've taught this with students who have started the work, and so this next cohort, you will inherit some of that work and be able to take it to the finish line. It's a course that's only offered in the summer, and it's so exciting that the students from last year haven't been able to give it up yet. They're still working on some of the issues with the UN. So more than a class, it's really an experience together of addressing problems that may seem overwhelming and trying to break them down and make sense of them, but also having a path to actually doing something.